everybody. You're not see me for a second. So as I was getting ready, and I hope you guys can hear me kind of because I'm at a distance. I've got to set up my back screen, got to turn off the light, and do all this other stuff. But I didn't want to make you wait any longer, so I'm gonna yell while setting up, and then I will turn on the camera again. I hope everybody is doing great. This is truly a Monday. This is truly a Monday. What a chaos. Vince, I absolutely love the shirt. That is incredible, my friend. And the mugs are going out this week. The tumblers, not the mugs, the tumblers. They're getting shipped out this week. Sorry for the chaos. Trying to kind of set up shop here while I yell at you guys. One of those days where I thought I had everything done, and then I realized I'm not done. But that doesn't change the fact that we just keep streaming while being in chaos and hope that my backdrop doesn't become literally a backdrop. Yes, I'm so excited. I finally got everything set up, packed up, so that way they can be shipped out. Kind of a chaotic week, as you can notice, because I'm now chaotically trying to set up while talking to you guys. One of those days. Dang it. Still forgot something. God bless. Wrong hole. Popping up at it. Because why not? You know, if you can just thrive on chaos. Thankfully, made my notes beforehand, did everything else, and then I realized probably not. All right. There we go. Thanks for bearing with me for a second. Yeah, love, love, love that shirt. That looked outstanding, my friend. So happy that you got the shirt and hope you liked it. Hope it fitted okay. So I have it open on the map because I want to show everybody how much space we already touched while going on these adventures. Yeah, the merch store does make quality product. I want the damn socks. That's my next goal. I feel like I should just rig the next giveaway and be like, I want socks. But look at the amount of space we have already touched. So we're actually on our way. Welcome to your new Eden tour guide. I will be your travel guide to the historic spots. We'll go into Post Oven. A terrifying disease was uncovered deep within an asteroid as the so-called Pinyoki pit. The small pack of biological matter was terrifyingly lethal and sowed in the deep interest to military research and terrorists alike. Massive resources were allocated to the containment of this disease, including involvement from capsulers during the Pinyoki inquest. So we haven't, I'm going to double check it, but according to my Eve map, we have not been here. So that's where we're going. I feel like that map is lying sometimes to me because it'll be like, oh, it's only this many jumps, and then you click it and then it's way more jumps. Way more jumps. Oh, man, what a marathon it was. And I know the little sparklers watching. So happy birthday to Cinnamon Master Chief. It was her 11th birthday yesterday, and we celebrated big. We had a 22-foot water slide all weekend, and today we had to pretty much yeet him off because it was time to give it back to its rightful owner. But man, was it fun. That was so much fun. We're gonna keep going. Yeah. Oh, she did. It was funny because last night we were talking to her and she disappeared. And eventually we were like, man, where did she go? She was knocked out. There was nobody home in that little soul. She was so worn out. And she had a ball. And we were exhausted too. Like, I can still feel it today to the point where I'm like, man, it's gonna be a long, long day. And I was like, yep, nope, not built for this shit anymore. I think my party days are over. Don't know if I heard a cat or that somebody opened the door. Either way.
Yeehaw!
Oh, I did hear you, person. Come say hi. You always do.
Say hi.
Say hi. He always likes to pop around the corner. I feel like that's like a part of my stream at this point. Is Mr. Inferno just popping his head real quick by. I don't feel like it's an actual stream if he doesn't do it. So how was everybody else's weekend? We love hearing weekend stories. Meantime, I'm eating a liquid. Oh no, hope you're feeling okay. Or just needed a day to recharge. Up that warp tunnel where it goes from dark to... You okay?
Me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh. Yeah, definitely be careful with that. Yeah, well, sometimes just, you know, it being overworked can feel like a tear. So don't dismiss it. Keep an eye on it. If it gets worse, definitely see a doctor. Like, gotta be careful with the medical. You'll end up like me months later, like, oh, hey, you have this, months later, like, oh, hey, you have this gallbladder issue. Gallbladder issue. And then, you know, they start pulling out parts and pieces. So never dismiss yourself. Always go with your gut instinct. Learn from Mystic's mistakes. One-on-one. That's why people say a broken rib is easier to deal with than a bruised one. I've never broken one. I have bruised them, and the agony. Oh my God, the agony. Nothing, I just kept hearing it. I was like, I swear I'm not going bananas. I keep hearing sounds. I know. So I'm going on a fun adventure. It's quite a roller coaster of systems. 0, low sec, high sec, low sec again, and then go back in high sec. I feel like either I'm taking the scenic route or I am taking the how many times can you die route. One of those things where it can go either way. And I know I should use the shuttle. I know. Eventually. I swear, at this point, Vince and Mr. Inferno take turns at scolding me for that topic. Use the goddamn thing. One second, please.
Alright, get me for a couple of minutes. Isn't that awesome? What? Why is this? Do. Oh, that's why. Hello? Aha! There we go. Alright, where is she going? What is she trying to do? Hello there. Who is this strange man on my monitor? I know, right? That shirt was awesome, dude. That shirt was awesome. It looked good. It looked good. I liked it. I thought you were going to be on there for a while. I had you open. I was doing other things at the same time around the house. But yeah, all of a sudden I came back and I'm like, oh, okay. He gone. He gone. That's alright. That's alright. You got a VIP. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, so where is she going? Because I don't even know what's happening right now. What are some of these? Alright, well, most of this, unless you run into a camp. I can't be like her. I have to have local open, so that way I can just get scared. We did a human change. Yes, a human change. Yeah, I like it. Post to see historic site. Ah. Let's see left screen for update. Kyanoke outbreak containment site. Oh, okay. I see. And you're still not in a shuttle. That's okay. You're a loss. What does this say? Why did...
Available to you have been
Ooh.
organized into 4 career paths.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Holy shnikes. Looks super cool. Yes, it does. You are right. And when you're right, you're right. Heck yeah. Shuttles are for pores. Yeah, exactly. The 20,000 ISK shuttle. Yes. I agree. Enable. Oh, wait, it is enabled. Okay. And now... There we go. There we go. Nice beard. Thank you. I've been working on it since January 23rd. January 23rd of next year will be 1 year. I'm in the middle of a bet on this beard because after 20 years of federal active service where you had to be clean shaven every day, my buddy bet me that I would not last a year. So far, I'm just a smidge over 6 months. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I got 3 days until I'm at 6 months. So, yes. Do you even have 20k ISK? Yeah, you do. You do. But yes, thank you. I do not know much about taking care of a beard. I'm pretty sure I've personally funded some YouTube channels looking stuff up. Because it's not just like, you know, wash your hair and, you know, comb it and you're done. No, there's a lot more involved with a beard, and I did not know that. So, yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning. Heck yeah. It is, it's awesome. Beard oil is nice. You're absolutely right. I would love to, like, oil it, like, every single day, but I'm just afraid of it, like, getting on my headset and stuff. That's the only thing that concerns me. But when I go out in public, yes, I definitely do, yeah, oil it. Jeez, can't think. Yeah, I can't think. I can't think. Wow, I like this. Let me look this up because they're Ham Varder. So this is Federal Crab Office, and look at their short name. I love it. F off. It's wonderful. His brain went derp. Always. My brain is derp, okay? Inside my head is... Well, not much, really, honestly. I mean, it's just the way it is. All right, let's see who's on. Okay. Yes, some nice sandalwood. I do have a sandalwood brush, and a sandalwood comb, and yes. Swiss cheese. Yeah, Swiss cheese. I'm a very smooth-brained individual, which, thank you, Vince. I do more than Ishtar spin, okay? I decided to up my game a little bit. I'm going to try something new. I finished all the astrometric skills and all of the hacking and stuff like that and archaeology. So I'm going to try my hand at a little bit of exploration as well to try something new. So that way I don't have to just spin an Ishtar and make you sad anymore, okay? So now that I'm going to do that, it'll be something else that makes you sad, won't it? I bought that 1,000 Plex SP pack last night. Holy crap, say that 5 times fast. Yeah, well, if I wasn't in the middle of somewhere this, I would look it up. But, he's gonna escalate the escalation. That is right. That is right. But that is, so I'm gonna do something a little different. I was gonna do it this morning when I was streaming, but, I didn't have the kahunas to make a fool of myself relearning how to scan. Because they changed probes. The last time I used probes, you had to move them all individually. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. $34 on my marquee website with Contempo's code. Came with 648, so 1.9 million something, and 2 Genius boosters. CCP doesn't like my work bank card. Yeah, if I was in high sec, I would open it. I got a few more jumps, and then we'll open up the store and see what happens. But, yes, Serpentis space? Oh, we're in Placid. No kidding. Yeah. They have that big one that's like 12,000 plex, though. I was like, nah, never mind. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to spend that kind of money on that. Like, no. It's okay. Yeah. Be like 50 billion ISK. Like, screw that. 23 million skill points. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Just an instant. Boom. Are you ready? Are you back? 1 second. Alright. You're stuck with me for a couple more minutes. It's okay. We'll get through this together. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so yeah, we can open it up now. Because we are safe. Services. Let's go with services. Like, yeah, like that one. Like, look at that. 36. Why can't they just say the amount? It's so stupid. Just say the amount. And 6 Genius boosters. Which, I mean, that would be gnarly. But holy crap, dude. 12,000 plex. 12,000. That's quite a bit. Let's see if they're plexi. Let's see. Let's see if I'm not gonna try. Oh, 19. Let's see what 12,000 is. 56 billion ISK. Let's just say 57 for good measure. 57 billion ISK for that kind of plex, or you know, just use your Tech 2 credit card, I guess. Thank you, Don Rico. Hello, thank you. You are the newest sparkler. How are we tonight? Everybody doing okay? Everybody doing okay? I hope so. I hope so. The first 5 days after the week or a weekend are always the hardest. I understand. I understand. Welcome. Yes. Mellow. Oh, good mate. I'm trying. I'm here. I ate a good macaroni dinner, so I'm kind of feeling like I got the itis right now, because I could take a nap if I wanted to. Yep. Gotta love a good nap. Gotta love a good nap. How are you doing? Do you like this silly little game that for some reason we still play? I don't understand why, but we do. Upset. Yeah, we ended up having McDonald's. Too darn hot to cook. You know what? You're absolutely right. The rest of this week, today was going to be basically the hottest day this week. It's supposed to drop down, actually, low 80s, high 70s, which that's going to be a cold front. I'm going to get out the sweatshirt and sweatpants and everything else. That's going to be the coldest weather we've had in weeks. I say coldest. Coolest. The coolest. Yeah. So I'm very interested. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be perfect weather to do something outside. Perfect weather. But yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun. Yeah, but it has been too darn hot. Do anything. Cook, walk, whatever. It has been sucking. And we're not even at the hot part of the year yet, honestly. As the corn gets taller, the humidity keeps going upper and upper and upper. And then, yeah, it's just gonna get nasty. Gonna get nasty. But it is what it is. And all of the crop rotation this year, all the fields around us are corn. Instead of, like, some beans and stuff like that. No, it's all corn. So, yeah. It's gonna be awesome here in about a month. Because normally about mid-August to late August, that's when it's gonna be its hottest. And that's gonna be, not fun, yo. Not fun at all. But McDonald's is okay. I'm not really a fan of fast food too much anymore. Unless it's the McRib. I know, it's the most disgusting thing that there is. But I love the McRib, okay? Do not judge me. Do not judge me. I like the McRib. And that's why I loved living in Europe. Because, you know, the McRib is year-round. You love the McRib? Vince, we are BFFs, buddy.
In the McRib Club.
loves you.
Yes, you love the McRib, and I love it too. Ugh, we are a match made in heaven, sir. You are my new BFF. When it comes back, I will have one in your honor, okay? I love it.
And Rip loves you.
The McRib does love me, that's true. I kind of do it like, you know, like what he said in Tommy Boy when Chris Farley was talking. Except for, you know, I used to eat 2 bear claws, you know, 2 McRibs, and get it lodged right here. Yeah. I love the McRib. It's the sauce. It really is the sauce. The meat, I don't even know if it's actually meat. It's something. I'm not even gonna Google like what it's actually made of because I'm scared. But yeah, it could be interesting. Especially with fresh onions. Oh, see? Another one! I love it! So we're just gonna... You know what? This is the McRib stream. I can do this. The McRib stream. If you love a McRib, you're allowed to be here. If you say you don't like it, I'm just gonna ban you. I like it. Are you ready? Are you ready to take it your stream? Are you sure? Probably? Oh, man. You gotta love it, right? Alright. Well, while this is warping and jumping and all that stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and let her get back on. I'm just the idiot that was told to sit here for a couple of minutes. So we'll get the important one back in here, okay?
Your idiotness.
Yeah, my idiotness. Like idiocracy. Idiocracy. Hey, thank you. Thank you. The new sparkler! I love it. I love it. Alright, we'll get her back on here. She can continue the journey. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys in chat. Oh, wait, I gotta take this off, too. Yeah, it really helps. Yeah, well, yours is wireless.
Bye. Hang out with us.
Better warp. You're gonna die. There's nobody in local.
Yeah. He has local open.
Yeah, I do have local open because, big baby, I'm used to 0-0.
Thank you for that follow, Joss.
Yep. Local, nothing.
Local or nothing. What am I doing with a new account? Traveling New Eden. I'm not getting rid of Mystic, people. I promise. Mystic is for life. Mystic has too many skill points to ever get rid of, but this account became the reason why I started traveling and showing everybody everything and, you know, taking you guys on an adventure, showing you the historic sites and all that good stuff. And that's why it's so important. I'm taking everybody on the adventure that we never took. Because all of us that have been playing way too long, we ain't going there because, one, our standings, two, we are way too set in our ways or settled too far into 0-0 to ever go visit the historic site. And yes, I know, I should do it in a shuttle, but I'm not doing it. I'm doing it in a Corvette. I have so many cool kid pictures of me in a Corvette in the most random places. I ended up injecting acceleration control and fuel conservation to 5. Zoom, zoom. I know. I have those too. So thank you guys again for bearing with me as I made a run for it. Like I said, I got issues. I know. It threw me off for a second. Because I was like, oh wait, nope, that's not what he meant. But yeah, since I've had gallbladder surgery, I've been having issues because I don't know quite yet what I can and cannot eat, and cannot drink. I know, dude. Me too. Autocorrect for the win. I'm just saying, not always though. Because my car, when it comes to like text, speech to text, it sometimes messes up so badly to the point where I just send the message. And let people just go ahead and decode whatever I was trying to say. It's hilarious. Because some of the messages that I sent to my friends are questionable at most. Some of them will call me and be like, what the hell were you trying to say? Well, you know, I said what I said. You figure it out. Like, I am careful with it when I send it to anybody that might not know me as well, because I'm just like, oh my God. I've had... This was recently, okay? I am talking to a client. Yep. I had a client, and she sent me a message asking something. Oh, it was asking me if I could make it before noon. And I kid you not, my phone auto-corrected hi to ho. Sent the whole message, didn't realize it until like 5 minutes later. So my message said, ho, I'll be there as soon as possible. I have to make another stop, and I'll be there right around noon. I've never been so embarrassed. And thank God that they realized it wasn't me saying it, but it was autocorrect that did that to me, and I just didn't catch it. But I felt so embarrassed. I've never apologized so much in my life. And I was like, no, you can't let that happen. You have to actually double check your messages. So now I double check my messages, so that will not happen again. Thankfully, this client was super nice about it and definitely had a good laugh. But as soon as I opened my car door and seen her, I was like, I am so sorry. My phone auto-corrected me. I know. Love that. I love them. They're such a great couple together. They're such a great couple together. But I felt so bad. Like, out of all the things you can autocorrect me on, that was the one that you corrected me on, a hi. Like, seriously? Come on now. So now I'm like really careful. I either don't use the word hi, or I double check to make sure it said hi before sending it. Because that just ain't happening anymore. Just like I spell check and autocorrect check my emails, because I deal with a lot of military personnel. And the last thing I want to say to a colonel something that I shouldn't say. So I'm like, oh God. This is how I'm going to attend my own funeral, okay, people? That's how it's going to happen. I'm going to be the one that where Bluetooth will take me for what it is. Good Lord, did he have to zoom in that far? Like, you can see that. I don't need to see the details of the ship. And then for those who missed it, in case you didn't see it yet, we announced our newest giftaway. And it's at 750. And there's 4 chances to win something. And you can enter to all 4 chances. We do not say, oh, if you won something, you may not enter anymore. No, if you won something and you win something again and you want to forfeit your prize, that's totally fine. We'll draw on your name. If not, you can be greedy on stream and be like, oh, I want to keep that. I'm going to keep both prizes over all 4 if you're very lucky. Because, you know, that's how it goes here. And the only thing you have to do is be a sparkler. That's it. Nothing else. Be a sparkler. And when we announce it, we're still 226 away. But I'm just saying. And we don't give away. I know. We're such a great gift away. Let me tag it in here and then pin it for y'all so you can read it at your own time and pace. Definitely do not read at my speed. I read really fast. And it drives people bananas. Especially Mr. Inferno. He gets mad because we will be reading something together. You know, and it could be as simple as an article about Eve. And I've already read it, and he's like halfway through, and then it's like, dude, seriously? Because I get very impatient, and I just kind of like look over his shoulder like, hello? Or I'll start talking, and he'll be like, I'm only halfway. My bad. My bad. But in the meantime, we're going to have fun. So, take in everybody. What's up, Loki? How are you? How are you today? Welcome to the craziness. Oh, that was a really short gate. I feel like my ship didn't quite hit full warp before it was like, oh, you're at the gate now. Have fun. Yes, welcome to your Eve travel guide. I will be your tour guide for the fine evening. I'm taking you over to Postoven. I don't even know. Eve should really make something where they say every name, and then we know how to say every name instead of giving it our own interpretation. We are going to visit another historic site tonight. So we're almost down the list. We have seen so many of them. I know from my own experience with Mystic Dark Angel, I cannot travel to all the systems I have been with this character because of ratings, standings, and that kind of stuff. And playing 20 plus years of Eve, you would think that I had seen them already. Nope. First time. So, House of Inferno, the character was born with the premises of doing the air program and showing how to make a character and that kind of stuff. And then that evolved into let's touch space, all of K space, because I can't do wormholes yet, so no J space yet. And then that escalated into, hey, we should go check out all these historic sites. Because how many of you have seen them? All of them. Not that many, apparently, according to Eve. So it's a great way to take you guys all to see them live on feed and explore them live on feed, and then without chancing that you die to the enemy or that you die to or Concord because you don't have the standings to be in their system. I will take all the beatings for you guys. I will take all the beatings for you guys. And I've taken a few. Let's see. Look at that combat log. This one was when the character was born, so that doesn't really count. And then here it starts. Didn't die as many times as I should have, right, Vince? I probably should have died a couple more times than I did. Do you have enough for trick laugh system? Good question, actually. Let me make sure. Let me get you a... I don't think I've been there yet. But we are going to get there. Try not to open the map and stuff while I'm flying. As has proven in the past that I tend to die. But yes, I can enter anywhere because I have not done anything with this character. Sorry, my nose is like freaking going bananas right now. Alright, so we are at our destination. Here is the memorial. We're going to warp in on 0 and then kind of take it from there. And don't forget, guys, we're taking a spacey. Gotta have a spacey. For those who missed the spacies beforehand, I was smart today. Look at that. So we went to the honor guard. Look at that Corvette right over there. Doesn't she look good? We went to the BTEC statue. Look at that. These are the best species ever. BTEC. Here am I. And then here is Mr. Inferno. And look at how cool that looks. Like we definitely take good pictures. Not in real life. Haldari Prime. We couldn't quite figure out where the damage was. What the heck? Tribus Rep. There I am again. So we take spacies. Okay. So, oh. That is really cool done. That is really cool. I don't know if Mr. Inferno is tuned in yet. Look at that. That is really cool done. I'm definitely too close because of can't take a proper spicy. But we're gonna check this out. Let's go see another historic site. Wow. It looks incredible, by the way. It looks incredible. Like, I don't know how many of you have been here yet or have seen this. I'm glad we can bring you here. Look how cool that looks. Let me get my selfie tools up here because we need the species. So after this, we actually still do have 2 systems that we're going to visit. 2 more historic sites, and then we, from what I understand and from what I can see, at that point we have done everything. Where am I? Oh, there. Kind of orbit it at 1,000. Let's see what happens. So this is super cool. For those who missed it earlier, so a terrifying disease was uncovered deep within an asteroid at the so-called Kinyoki pit. The small speck of biological matter was terrifyingly lethal, and so of the deep interest to military researchers and terrorists alike. Massive resources were allocated to the containment of this disease, including involvement from capsulators during the Kinyoki inquest. So super cool there. Look how beautiful this memorial is, and what detail comes with it. Now I wonder what these specks are. Are they stars? Are they the disease? Like, what do we represent? And it's not the lollipop guild. Thank you very much. All right. While my ship makes it a little closer, we'll go ahead and take our spacey here. Because it's super cool. I just, rookie mistake. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Helps if you push the right screen. There we go. Let's take that spacey. Gotta take that spacey. Gotta save the spacey. There we go. Got that one. Yeah, this is really cool done. Alright, so here is this. I love that there's a obelisk here. I'm definitely curious to that. Oh, sorry. Look at the detail in here. Yep, there's an actual obelisk. And this is super cool done. Whoa. I'm trying to figure out what that is. If it's traffic, is it stars? Is it the disease? Is it a little bit of everything? Am I like taking, yeah, I'm taking the scenic route because I'm still in orbit. Hold on. There we go. Now we should be able to get closer. The landing pad. Uh-oh, the cops. A ruined neon sign. Okay, so here. Look at that. It's so random to see. I can't get through there, can I? Nope, because it keeps trying to. Yeah, hold on. Goddamn. That's your shuttle. Go underneath it. And then we'll go over it. Let's see if now we can make it. We should be able to. Yeah. Look at that. We just have to be smarter than the, Alright. Let's see if I can get... itty bitty ship. Lost my own ship. Yeah, right. I'm gonna make everybody seasick tonight with my chaotic scrolling. Because I keep clicking the wrong thing. And hopefully I can stop it close enough. Please don't bounce, please don't bounce, please don't bounce. I know. I bounced. I'm trying to keep stopping it so that way I hopefully don't bounce too far. Okay, thank you. Hello. Enough. Where are we at? Okay, there we are. We're gonna see if we can take a... Yep. Well, guess we're gonna have that rear... God bless this fly. Guess we're gonna make the obelisk rear end. Nope, not a good sight. Gotta have her in there. Sorry. Gotta keep misclicking. Alright, well, you guys just gonna have to zoom in a little bit. Now, there's almost no turning space here. But this will have to do. Alright, guys, say cheese for the spicy. See, I made it in there. That's all that matters, right? That was cool. Looks super cool. I like the interactive ones maybe more. I feel like a little bit of interaction with it would be cool. I know it's not possible because of the containment side. Or the fact that, you know, if you could enter any of this. That would be cool. See, when I see something like this, I'm like, why can we not? Why may we not enter? But yeah, freaking amazing to be here, seeing all this, seeing the platform, seeing the decommission, hearing the story behind it. Yeah, it makes worship cool. I've watched Wizard of Oz probably 100 times during the election event and the Federation racing event. These were all stops on the path. Oh, see? So somebody did actually see it. That's super cool. I've never done the travel. I've seen people do the travel, but I have not been myself. So it's really fun for the first time ever in 20 plus years to actually do the travels. So we actually have 2 more stops, and I'm gonna see which one is the apparently I can't type. So this one is 52 jumps away, and I'm looking down at my node. Yep, so the other one it is. There we go. So love taking everybody on these tours, seeing the historic sites. Hope you got your spacies in and that kind of stuff. Hope you're enjoying your travel so far. So we got a whole bunch of jumps to make. Oh, bunch of jumps. Managed to clip the attempt. Someone tried and felt smart about me and Syndicate getting to this one. Oh wow. Yeah, I have to admit, being on all the travels we have been together, okay? I'm surprised I haven't died more than I have. I feel like at every stop, and I've literally been in places where I should have died, like probably over and over again. Hey, that's the way to go, I'm just saying. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with that. Interceptors are already awesome. And then having 2 shield extenders, heck yeah, dude. Like, you'll be beaming through everything. But I was like, but again, could have died a lot more than I have. You know. I'm glad I haven't. Don't get me wrong, people. Don't start shooting me now because, you know, I had to open my pie hole. But, no. The fact that I haven't died more than I probably should have is amazing. And I'm here for it. Okay, so where are we going next, you ask? We are going to a place that I can't even freaking pronounce, so see the exit on the way out, right here. That's where we're going. And so in this system, we're supposed to find a ghost ship of enormous proportions. This Ragnarok class Titan should be at the core of a Mimitar strike force or planetary defense. Yet here it floats in silence. Its hull is airtight, and yet all useful technology has been meticulously stripped from it, including weapon system, propulsions, and electronics. There's no trace of its crew, despite all escape pods being present. What terrible fate brought a Mimitar Titan to its final resting place deep, deep in Kaldari space? You know what? I would like to know that too. What put you on your butt? Like, what happened to you? Why do we not know what happened to you? So we're going to stop here in about 7 jumps real quick, take a break. But I love the story times behind it. And I was doing some research earlier this weekend to see if there was like other books than the ones we have for EVE Online, because we love reading them. They did a great job writing them. And I was like, there got to be more. And it turns out there's actually one more that came out earlier this year. So, of course, click, click, click. Ordered that one. Can't wait to read it. But I love reading their books. I feel like there's not enough of them out. We need more Eve books. We need more story times. And I can't wait to share with you guys in a while. So not today, but in the next few weeks, something that I created myself for Eve. So Eve's rule is that you can design anything with their logo as long as it's for personal use and not financial gain. Because for financial gain, it's absolutely a big no-no. This was 100% a design for me, personal usage, kind of my space travel kind of situationship. And I can't wait to share it. It's hopefully done soon. So I created it, I designed it. They are printing it for me and putting it together and that kind of stuff. So I'm super excited. And then our Eve mugs are coming in. Got me a nice set. That quickly escalated. Of our own streaming mugs. And it will not have our mug on the mug, but it will have our crest. And I'm super stoked because there's a Mystic design, there is a Mr. Inferno design, and there is a Us, which y'all already know the Us design because it's our starting screen. But I was like, this is so much fun to actually be living our best life. So I'm super stoked. But in the meantime, we're gonna visit hopefully the last two historic sites. Hopefully there's enough time to visit the last two. If not, there's at least this one. It would be cool to do 3 in one night, but the space gods don't always work in our favor. And for those who miss it, so we're gonna touch all of K-Space at some point or time, but this is what we already touched. This is what we're still missing. But it's so much fun. Because when we come down, there's a little freaking fruit fly that keeps flying right by my face. I feel like I'm taking like the scenic route of scenic routes. But we're gonna touch all this space, all of K-Space. Can't do J-Space because I haven't quite done the skills for that, but we'll get to that. We have time. And when we have time, we have time. We live on Mystic's time, and Mystic is never in a rush. I'm too old to constantly be in a rush. I enjoy life. Because I just like going with the flow. And there we go. We're getting somewhere. Hold up some. I was double checking whether I actually wasn't skipping any historic sites over the past few weeks. Because I would hate to jip everybody when I literally said we're going to visit the historic sites. And then, you know, point out the obvious, like, oh, but you forgot one. I knew I was here for a reason, and now I can't remember why. I was gonna... Oh yeah, here it is. I was gonna look up something. So, we already got this one. We already visited 20 of them, and super cool. The Stargate one coming along. Gotta have to do that one. Like, that's a challenge. Oh, I only died 10 times. That's cool. I need 40 more times blowing up, apparently. But, yeah, in case you guys didn't see it, so we're gifting away one Evil Line shirt from the official merch store, or the equivalent in the form of an Evil Line gift card. 2 times 500 black packs, and a custom House of Inferno mug, which will be 3 different mugs. It will be the House of Inferno, Mr. Dark Angel, and Mr. Inferno 985 mug. And they are all their own entity, and they're all so cool and so special, and I can't wait to show you guys. The last one, Mr. Inferno and I gave away our tumblers, and Carlo won 1, and then Vince got 2, and it's so exciting. And I got them all boxed up and ready to go. And the best part is, of the mugs and the tumblers and stuff, we only made 10 altogether. That's it. This tumbler will not get a remake. That's it. 10 tumblers. So we want to keep it special. And I love the tumblers. Who doesn't love a good tumbler? I know Vince likes them and his girl likes them. Mr. Inferno is not too impressed with tumblers. He doesn't like anything. Oh shit. I did not stop in high sec. Okay, so we're going to keep flying and keep going, and holy baby Jesus, I did not pay attention. We got this. I got so caught up in the conversation that I just jumped in and was like, oh, YOLO. This is how we die. Yep. When I said I needed 40 more times, I didn't mean like, you know, right this second. So we're going to probably stop there or there. Any of those systems. I didn't think that one out when I did that. Durr. When you have those moments where your brain is just like, hey. Okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. I don't know why I didn't pay attention, guys. They just blindly jump into here. It's okay. I'm surprised that nobody blew me up. Oh, look at that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can. I love all the little warnings that come with these systems. Limited law enforcement, real risk. Empire space with reduced law enforcement. Concord does not respond to aggression through those intergun guard gates and stations. Pilots can attack more freely, and piracy, faction warfare, and small-scale conflict are common.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Floating plot. So from all the bad ideas I've had, this is pretty much one of them where I didn't pay attention. All right, gonna take a quick break and then we'll be right back and have some more fun. we'll hand you off to Daddy in a minute. Want to show you guys our honorary guests for the evening. Look at this. This is little Raven. We're going to hand him off to Mr. Inferno in a second. He just gets to hang out for a second. He's gotten so big. Hey, hi, everybody. This is our kitty Raven. And then we have Nick somewhere running around. And Dracula. Oh, yeah. I'm going to hand him off to Mr. Inferno. Oh, and there's Nick's. Just speak about the devil. Come here, girlfriend. You need some encouragement from Daddy, probably. And then we here have Nixie. This is Nix. He's a little shy, a little camera shy. She's a big daddy's girl, so. But Raven and Nix, named after the famous ships. Oh, girlfriend. Yeah, you saying hi to everybody? They're all on there. Yeah, I'm gonna give her to Dad too, because she wants to go to Daddy. They love the beard. They love the beard. They're so cute. They're getting so big. So they are the actual House of Inferno cat division cats. They have their own everything. I'll show you guys. I'll pull it up on here real quick because I don't have it. I don't know if I have it on my computer. And if I do, it's actually on the main screen and I have too many folders there to open that. But they actually have their own logo. You guys can see it really well. That was them as babies. We got them when they were about 2 or 3 weeks old. They were rescues. And now they're permanent party. And when we got them, we were instantly like, we know what your name is, Raven and Nick. And then our mama cat had 5 babies and she rejected one. So he moved in with us too. And then her other 4 babies, we named them Dracula, Mavis, Johnny, and Dennis. So they were named after, and then you guys should know the movie. We're all old enough to know this movie. But super cool. We have a bunch of cats, and then we have Bingo somewhere laying on the bed behind me on this side. And I think Spots just left. But we have a bunch of outdoor cats, a bunch of indoor cats. The little ones are just inside for a little bit so they could AC it up and pretty much clear out all our food bowls. Cats everywhere. Yes, there is. So we have 3 that are permanent party inside. 2, 3, 4 that are inside outside. Then we have 2, 6, 7, 10 outdoor cats. That just, part of the fam. And we take care of them. We feed them. We love them. Hi, Bingo. Speak about the devil. He just jumped up. I think he knew. He just jumped up on my laptop. And this is Bingo. Bingo is very shy. Oh, Bingy. Yeah. I'm the shy cat. I'm lovable, but not. I like humans, but not. He's also, I like that. Hi, Bingo. Bingo's like, I want to be famous. I want to be a kitty cat. Nope, this one doesn't have any brain cells either. And then we have a cat that's from the party inside. And it's Little Inferno, her cat. His name is Cinnamon Master Chief because she could not pick what name to give him. And he's orange and he eats drywall and doorposts for a living. And then the rest of the time he just vacuums up all the fur all over the floor. And then Lily will not cop it up at all. Hasn't had one hairball in his life. Hi, Bingo. Oh, you just wanted to hang out. Wait. Bingo's just like, okay, I'll sit here. He just curled up in my lap like, oh, okay. I think he came here because he wanted my chair and didn't realize that I was still using said chair. And now he's just like, oh, well, I guess I'm stuck. Because she's in the chair and now she got me. So I will just sit here. This one just complies. He doesn't try anything. Because he's just like, oh my god, they're touching me again. They're loving me. I like it, but I don't. Oh, buddy. Yeah, we like it, but we don't. No. Yeah. You need up again? Okay. He doesn't quite know what he wants yet. He's purring, but then he wants to go, but then he wants loving. Oh, yeah. So we're just turning it into a cat stream. Oh, Bingo, are you gonna stream for us? He's like, no thanks. I'm camera shy. They're good cats. All of them. They're really good cats. It's just they're not the brightest crayons in the boxes. Hi, Bingo. I know, so disappointing that I took your hair, isn't it? Yeah, now I'm covered in orange hair. Like if that cat could just wait for Earth to open so he can fall into a hole, he would be just as happy to do so. He would too. And it's funny because he would like to... He likes pets, but then would rather not be touched. So I feel like it's more like a air pet, like we're petting you from a distance, cat. So we're still on our way. We're still 34 jumps away. You can't just fly through here. That's the funny part, because it's such a mixture of systems. And it tries to kind of like look around to see if there's anything along the way we want to see. But yeah, it's orange cats have no brain cells at all. None whatsoever. I think they were born with none. Or they collectively just share one. And the more orange cats that are born, the less brain cells they have. Nope. Oh, great. I was already getting attacked. That's great. All are trying to wipe me off to the... I'm not... No. Not dying to freaking... Here we go.
Warp drive active.
There we go. Getting there. I'm trying to make sure that I'm going the correct direction, and I was trying to. Oh, good Lord. Let me not stop in the wrong places. I love how all I have is like Eve ads. Because I want to. Yay. I was like, what the hell? It's the kid. So there's super cool stuff coming up. So July 8th. Okay, so we got a couple of things coming up. Liberation Day. Have you guys been hopping on the Eve drops? There's a couple going on. So one for the Fenris channel, of course, and then there's one for Eve partners and non-partner channels that offer an Eve drop. I know they're hard to get because of the amount of hours you have to put in, but those are some nice skins. I'm like, God bless. So yes, we did that. You know, not quite sure how much I can say about it. So there is a wait list for it. I know that much that I can say freely. Yes. So there is a wait list to be added to the non-partnered Eve drops. I know I can say that much about the communications. I need a little bit more guidance / approval. Okay, so I am allowed to talk about it. I was double checking before I said anything. So happy to announce that FC what's up, Rowan? How are you? That
Warp drive active.
doing well. How about yourself? Welcome to the space travels. So yes, we did. House of Inferno did actually join the Eavesdrops collection. With a special shout out to Swift, who was very great in communication and very honest and very open about the fact that there was a wait list and that kind of stuff, and all the qualifications you have to meet to be added to it. We actually have them. House of Inferno has the drops unlocked, I believe. And I can't say it with 99 or with 100% certainty because obviously I don't stream during those times, so that is a Mr. Inferno question / answer situation, but we're excited that we were able to. I know they kind of hold it close to their heart, so I had, yeah, absolutely. I will try to have an answer for you, and if not, I have Mr. Inferno as my helpline too here, so. So that's always handy. In the meantime, we are still on our way, on our lengthy way, all the way down to that system because we still can't pronounce it. And I don't want to butcher it like everything else because that one is just butcherable. I feel like that one they just set us up like, oh, here, well, let's give it an impossible name and then watch everybody just kind of like wreck it. But that's there we should find a ghost ship of enormous proportions. This Ragnarok class Titan should be at the core of a Mimitar strike force or planetary defense, yet it floats in silence. Its hull is airtight, yet all useful technology has been meticulously stripped from it, including weapon system, propulsions, and electronics. There's no trace of its crew. And despite all escape pods being present, what terrible fate brought a Mimitar Titan to its final resting place deep in Kaldari space? I am definitely curious. Oh yeah, that's definitely a Mr. Inferno question. That he handles that part of the stream. And he gets so wonderfully set up beforehand, and then the wonderful Mr. Inferno does a lot of the tweaking and the setting up and all of that to make sure that it's good to go and mystic proof, as I like to call it. But there's days of Twitch drop, so make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. We'll have him active. Again, something that... Oh, so Mr. Inferno, House of Inferno, that's speaking right over there. He's the one that deals with that kind of stuff. So that is definitely, I was redirecting that question to him so you get the proper answer versus me just pulling one out of the sky. Because I absolutely do not deal with that part of the stream. So he is definitely the person to talk to, which he just asked you that question of what do you mean streaming assets, so we understand. But again, he deals with that part So for those who don't know, Mr. Inferno and I both tackle pieces of the stream and social media and that kind of stuff. I do most of social media and that kind of stuff. He does all the technical stuff and the stream setups and that kind of stuff because he's better at that. He is 100% better at it than I am. And I think we both equally hate social media. It's just I'm more willing to. No, we don't hate social media. But yeah, definitely this is the person. Oh, it just didn't. No, okay. I'll leave that note here for you, Rowan. So that way you know who I was talking about, sorry.
Warp drive active.
It's such a... Yeah, he deals with all of it. And he does such a fantastic job because I have managed during streams, before streams, after streams to always break something or another. So we do have alerts. I do know that. We do have screens. I don't really do the screens. Yeah, we would love to see everybody else's work. Absolutely.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, again, that is truly a Mr. House. I know I don't have anything exciting. I should really. Yes, all our socials can be found right here. There you go, my friend. So yeah, Mr. Inferno definitely has the more elaborate stream setup. I do agree. I probably should add my borders and that kind of stuff to my stream. But you know, I'm a little rebel. I do have them. I do have them. I have a folder full of them, and it's funny because I feel like everything I have, I'm like, eh.
Warp drive active.
Oh, it's clicking through. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. I need to do something about my keyboard. I love how there is all this stuff going on. We're still on our way. We're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer. I got a Mr. Inferno looking up some systems for me that I'm interested in to show you guys, but I want to make sure that I can get there and that it's accessible and that I do not have to do anything special or scan for it or that kind of stuff, because again, really, really hard. And it's something I would have to do on Mystic because she has the skills, versus House of Inferno is literally what it is. It's a character to get around, show you guys space, see the historic sites, and then touch all of K-Space. Something I can't do with Mystic due to the fact that, you know, she's pissed off enough of the other races to not make it through all of them. Maybe in a shuttle? Maybe. Possibly. But I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would be fast enough, especially with all the bubbles you will find along the route. And I don't know if I'm willing to try to test some fate like that. Because I'm like, ugh. But it's fun to see all these things that, you know, in 20 plus years, you would think I've already seen. It's my walk of shame. Or it's my flight of shame. I didn't get to do as much of things I wanted yet. Yes, absolutely. After the stream, Rowan, definitely.
Warp drive active.
Right now, I'm useless on Discord. Definitely, trying to make sure that I'm not. Yep, I'm going the correct way. I love how it keeps sending me pings. Damn it. We got it. Do you guys hear the little bells once in a while going in here, or am I just getting haunted? So, right in this, right before we get to the worst part of life, we'll take a quick break, and after that we only have one more historic site left to go visit, and I'm super excited because we got to see so much freaking stuff. It's so exciting. We went to all the historic sites. We took some detours and got to see some other stuff that we were like, oh, I never knew that. Or we never got to see that. Like, this is a pretty cool design. I don't know if you guys can see it really well. Oh, there it is. Like, they did a good job on that. I knew of its existence. I haven't seen it this close. I know. People are like... So, we're in Caldari State space, and I feel like their space is less exciting than some of the other places we have visited. Because we've seen some beautiful skies on our worldly travels. And then now I'm like, wow, this isn't as vibrant, I guess, might be the word. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, damn it. I was too slow. But not as vibrant as what we've been seeing, so I'm like, I feel less stars, a little bit more gloomy outlook, less degradation. Like did see or Fenris just decide like, oh hey, we're in Kaldari space, we're gonna make it look gloomy. We're gonna make it look, you know, not as cool. I think my favorite space so far, and while I'm not an Amarian, I do like the Amar space. Like they did a good job in that. They did a good job designing the colors of the ship and, you know, the incorporation of the gold silver kind of look. Like as you can see on mine. Like a lot of gold details. Like it literally screams that it's bougie. And I'm like, did we just like run out of money when we got to Kaldari space building, or? And I'm like, that is really cool. But why did Kaldari get cut short? Like it's not as pretty. I do like the ships.
Drive active.
There we go. We're looking good. Yes. It's the same one. House of Inferno. Come on, jump. It's super exciting. It's the House of Inferno one. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Ah. No? Don't want to go? Maybe go?
Active.
Alright, so we're probably about 3 jumps away before we take a break. Thank you. Program. We know. My pad will lead me nowhere.
The opportunities available to you have been organized into 4
Keeps talking. He just keeps talking. He keeps trying to bribe me into trying to do the air program, and I will get back to that eventually, but we've been having so much fun on all these adventures that I'm like, okay, air program. Take a breaker. Take 5. Go ahead, girlfriend. You deserve it. You earned it. You can have that 2-minute break. And we'll catch you on the flip side. I really feel like Kaldari Space got gypped.
Active.
What do you guys think? Does Kaldari Space look as good as the other ones? Or do you feel like they got gypped? I really feel like Kaldari Space got gypped. New Eden ran out of money, and so Kaldari Space became District 13. Like, we ran out of money. Mr. Inferno, what you say? What you think? And Vince? I am definitely curious to what you guys think. I feel like they literally got gypped. Like, oh, we're gonna make all this beautiful space, and then we're gonna make Kaldari. Like, I know they have the business mindset, and you know, it's gotta look all tight and stuff, but
Warp drive.
could you throw a girl a couple of freaking stars, or that you got this weird, awkward looking bright white, whatever that is? Not as pretty as everywhere else. I'm gonna sightsee. I would like to sightsee it all. But no, can't do that. Okay, so how far are we? We're getting somewhere. Where are we now, my friend? Where are we now? Alright, the next one we'll take a quick stop, refill our glasses, and do all the things we need to do. Then we're gonna deep dive. Then we're going to go to the system that we will not say, because we don't want to butcher it. And what we will find there, a ghost ship of enormous proportions, this Ragnarok class Titan should be at the core of a Minotaur strike force or planetary defense. Yet here it floats in silence. Its hull is airtight, yet all useful technology has been meticulously stripped from it, including weapon system, propulsion, and electronics. There is no trace of its crew, despite all escape pods being present. What terrible fate brought a Minotaur Titan to its final resting place deep, deep in Kaldari space? Makes you wonder, like, what you do to end up dead in Kaldari space, especially as a Minotaur. All these questions and no answer. That's cool. There it is. I was like, I know there's one in there.
Warp drive.
This is a intriguing design. Pretty cool. Huh. What is this? An exfil.
Docking permission requested. Docking requested.
We got docking permission. All right, so let's take a quick break and then we'll make those last 5 jumps because as you can see, nothing good awaits us at the other side of this gate. But it's going to be fun. We'll be right back. Stay tuned for more. Alright, so let's make those last few jumps. I know Mr. Inferno was asking me, but I was so distracted on the side. So this next stop actually comes with a video, and I was trying to find the video again. It says here it's in the solitaire. It's a very lengthy story, and there's a video link, but not quite working the way it's kind of like a crappy. I was hoping to find a better quality for it. Thankfully, I couldn't. It's written by Eve Travel, which they write fantastic stories. Don't get me wrong. Totally fantastic stories. It's just the video quality is a little old. It's not from today's day and age. I was trying to find that, but we will find it at a later date. So that way we can actually see some of it. So some of these historic visits actually come with great videos and stuff, but because of their when they were made or taken or that kind of stuff, it kind of isn't too great of a quality. Oh, there we go. Here it is again. Thank you. I'll definitely look at it after stream. So hopefully I can get you. Yeah. Well, I mean, the Kaldari is very militaristic, and I know, but couldn't they sprinkle a couple of like extra design stars in there or something, Mr. Inferno? Like it's so like dull, little abstract for my liking. I feel like everybody has such beautiful space, and then you got Kaldari. Like, okay, you got the leftovers. Like that's what it kind of feels like, but that it could be me. It could be me. So we're almost at our stop. I'm so excited, but I'm also nervous because, as you can see, what kind of space that is. You know, hopefully it's not too violent there, and I can actually show you guys, and we can take a spacey. Let's get our spacey material ready, so that way you are. You know, we don't go to kablooied. So we don't like to get kablooied. I hope you guys are having fun so far. But yeah, I can see where Mr. Inferno is saying, you know, because of its design, what Kaldari represents and their history. It's just, like, you know, it's kind of a shame to see that it didn't add. Feels like we ran out of funding. But that doesn't make it less fun to be here. I feel like somebody is following me. Don't follow me. I'm the most dull person to shoot. I know it's half the fun, and please let me just visit my space, touch my space, and then I'll be on my way. Because that's the whole purpose that we're here for. Wow, this gate has some oomph. So we're in Black Rice right now, and I know everybody's here for a purpose and a reason and everything in between. I am just here to visit historic sites, and that's it. Would it be done? I want to say it is. I don't know. Nope, because I am still in the wrong system. Ha! Whoops. I was like, oh, is that it? No. I feel like I just set myself up.
Web drive active.
Oh, no. I just made a rookie. Oh, nope. Yep,
Web drive
maybe.
active.
Oh, I'm in a pod. I just warped on the wrong item. And I'm now butt naked. There we go. That just happened. I made a mistake and... No. Okay, so it's not that one.
Web drive active.
I'm trying to see where it might be without sitting on the gate. Maybe here. I think I just freaking jumped to the wrong thing again. Oh, but this is cool. Please don't blow me up. Wow. I did a good job with that one. Not what we were looking for, but... Okay, so... So it says it's somewhere in this system, but... I
Web drive active.
can't miss a Titan, can we? I ain't buying no damn shuttle. Yeah, I'll dock off in a minute. That was my own dumb mistake. Oh no! Not again. That it? Oh, that is it. Yep, that is it. So hopefully that will not get me killed going close to it. They're really close. They're really close. So we're gonna get a little closer. Vince, I love how you always show up when I freaking die. Like you know what's gonna happen. Okay, so let's take our spacey just in case we do die. Say cheese! The sounds that you hear in here are kind of creepy. Can you guys hear that? Do you guys hear the sounds? Yeah, it does. But look how cool that is. So this is a Mimitar Ragnarok Titan that is in deep, deep Kaldari space, and it's dead and it's into pieces with no known reason why. And it said it's stripped of everything, which makes sense. But what is the sounds that we're hearing? I wish I could turn up that sound to try and hear it better. Right? Can't can't tell. But it's super cool. It's just I'm wondering what it is. It doesn't mention anything in there, so it's really weird to me. Oh, we're only 6 jumps away from our... So we are gonna have to dock up and get a new ship, but... I'm definitely curious to what it is. Look how cold this is, dude. Nobody knows what happened. It's just here, it's dead. And apparently it's possessed. I'm just saying. Apparently it's possessed. Like, what is it? So, based on Mr. Inferno, his statement, space demons.
Docking permission requested.
I just want to know what it is. Like what it says. I'm so curious.
Docking request accepted.
Okay. I was worried there for a second. I was like, oh wait, can I not dock here? Will it let me dock? Alright, a brand new boat. Look at that. Well, bam. So this is number 11. Call it number 11. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep track of that. I'm definitely curious to what the sound clip was. If anybody knows, let me know. I'm gonna see. I can't even find anything on it. Okay, the mysterious sounds. Let's see if this one it is. No. Nope. I can't find anything on it. It's a mystery. Which I love a good mystery. Alright, so we've seen that one, and now we're off to PPG XC, the site of a bloody and much watched television broadcast across the Galenti Federation, the legendary trials. It exists outside of high security space because many of the competitors would otherwise be immediately arrested. If you have an appropriate standing with the Galenti Federation, there's our agents here from whom you may be able to find some work. And it's Acelot. I'm definitely curious. I'm still curious about the little space demons. Like, what's going on with that? What in the space demon was that? Anybody get the answer on that one? It was super cool. But I'm more curious to what was it? But the video also doesn't have an answer on it. Like, going on this little historic tour over the past few weeks, I've learned so much about an other side of Eve versus the side I know. And I've seen so much. And then I also see a lot of things that I'm like, what? Like, why? I have more questions now than I ever had in 20 plus years. I know. What's up, Aparlo? Your mugs are going, or your tumblers are going out this week. We were just waiting on the P.O. box. But yeah, that was definitely some little Nicky shit. I like that. I don't know what it was, but there is nothing to be found on it or what it's saying or that kind of stuff. There wasn't even a heads up that there was actual sound bites there versus, oh, sorry, versus everything else did have a forewarning. So I'm kind of curious, like, what in the demon is this? I must know. Like, I need to know what it was. And I can't figure it out. Very frustrating. Because I'm like... one of those things, people. Sorry. And it's just all beacons. I was hoping like we would come across something like cool. Ew. Like how we found Dead End was super cool. So far I've not ran into anything that I was like, oh man, want to see that. So we are Where are we? We're going right there. We're gonna come back here again. Okay. Okay.
Warp drive active.
The Legends Trial Arena. Oh, I was making sure that I wasn't gonna go for me. There's nobody in the local, but that's where I'm starting to see things. Whoa. Okay. That is freaking cool. Hello. Okay. We'll take that. That is super cool. Look at that. Wow. I'm gonna give you guys the full side. This is incredible. Not what I was expecting. Whoa. Right? Man. That's this is let me back. Yeah, this is incredible. Let's take a spacey real quick. Holy bananas. Not even close to what I was expecting. This is gorgeous. I'm gonna move a little further away so that way you guys can actually see. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm very close. This is super cool. Whoa. That is freaking badass. This is not what I was expecting at all. I don't know what I was expecting, but based on the picture, this was not what I was expecting. That's nuts. That is beautiful. This is truly a hidden gem of amazingness. And it's also the last historic site. I cannot get into Terra unless there's a volunteer one day that would like to scan me there. Or is it... I might be saying it wrong. Yeah, Terra. I can't get there because it is wormhole space and I do not have the skills for that on this character. And this is the character I would like to take there. So if somebody ever feels the calling to scan me, Terra, then let me know. Whoa, this is mind blown. Mind blowing. This is freaking awesome in so many ways. I'm making a little bit of distance so I can put some space for a spacey. This is, whoa. This is not what I was expecting when I looked at any of the pictures, and I was like, oh, cool. The picture that is posted for this is, say cheese. I had to put the Corvette in it. Sorry, guys. But plus, we're gonna orbit this at 2500 and less. This is so cool. Can I show info or no? This is going nowhere fast, real quick. Oh, wait. I know why I can. I can keep pushing the button. Docking has been prohibited. Yeah, which no blocks. Look how cool this looks. First arena station. Second arena station. This is super cool. There. They just, what are they? Oh, okay, an agent. I was like, well, so confused for a second. But look how cool this is. This, wow. I thought the Eve Gate was impressive, but boom. The Legends Trial Arena outdone itself. I just seen that one. I wonder. Nope, that was not what I was trying to do. This is gorgeous. Like, not what I was expecting. Here's another one. There's just agents in space. Look at how cool this looks from a top view. Who owns this? Yeah, this is, wow. Is this what you expected, Mr. Inferno? Because I definitely didn't. This was not making sure there's no other stops in here. This is, yeah, incredible. Nope, I didn't either. Let me show you guys what I seen. Let me show you guys what I seen. The picture that I got. That's the picture I got, okay? That's what said that that's what I'm going to go see. And what I seen is this. Like, did we miss a boat? Like, what I see versus what they're showing is two different things. This is the breathtaking. This is freaking cool. This is everything you want to see when you're a grown-up. Not the ship tree. God bless. This is so freaking cool. Also not what I was trying to do. I have no personal assets. Cool. I just wanted to start the conversation for the hell of it. Have fun. It's gonna take us a minute, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. The random sounds of the rocks and stuff. Holy bananas. The picture that we got versus the picture that we're seeing. Look at this. This is freaking incredible. I am definitely ecstatic about this find and finishing out the historic site this way. Like wowzers. Alright guys. We did it. We have to make a few jumps back into high sec. That was incredible. 3 different historic sites tonight, which all freaking cool. We pull them up. We got to see so much fun stuff. Let me move this and we'll kind of flip through the pictures if it will let me. So we've seen the Amar Honor Guard, the VTech Art statue, VTech Art with Mr. Inferno right there, Mr. Inferno. Proof is in the pudding. Caldari Prime, where we couldn't figure out where the Caldari Prime cracks were, so you just get the planet. Let me jump real quick so you know, kind of don't want to. Oh, yeah. And then Riva's statue. Of course, we had to put the Corvette in there. C-Tech M. Super cool. C-Tech M. That picture was this cool. There was the actual statue or memorial site for Red Alliance. Beautifully done. Dead end when we by accident ended up here. By accident. Whoopsie. Hold on, let me jump and then I'll show you guys more. I'm gonna show you where all we've been.
Drive active.
Yep, nothing here. In Aram, where we ended up getting a whole bunch of books. Aram on an approach. My now second favorite. It was my favorite, but after seeing the trial arenas, I am 100% sold. Sold on that one. There's wowzers. That's cool. Super cool.
Warp drive active.
Like, second favorite now. Town we can't pronounce. There I am, pot naked. Like baby pictures, but for Eve. Katie Say statue. There I am again. The inquest. Look how cool that is. I'm next to it somewhere. You have to pretty much zoom in if you want to see me. And here a full on picture of what it looks like. The Langhese monument. Very cool done. Beautifully done. No, it was already going. We're kind of in that space where you don't want to be left hanging too long at the gate.
Warp drive active.
The William Memorial. With all the cams of people. Like, wow, that's such a goosebump moment. Such an incredible experience. Promised Land, that's where we ended up. Look how cool. Island wormhole. Look at that. Tabson Titan wreck. Scars of Kaldari Prime Part 2. So, you can see them all here. One a little bit closer. That way, you know, you can actually see where we were. Sailing. Very cool done. Love the planet. Sailing from a different perspective.
Warp drive active.
And then the trial arena, which, you know, God bless. Absolutely my favorite, hands down. Another one. I had to get the full picture. Somebody got to update that. And then this one was the Upwell Wreckage in Sabison. Which also super, super cool. Man, what a travel. I love it. We traveled so far. Did so many things. Ooh, sorry. And seeing all the historic sites, and I know I've seen more than 17, but seeing them all in person and just watching history. So we've seen the ones that we needed to see. I'm still kind of disappointed in the Scars of Kaldari Prime. Like, why can I not find the freaking break? I really want to find the proper... That's what I thought it was. So it's close. Very close by. And plus that way we can do these two. Like, it's kind of frustrating to me that we can't see it. And again, it's one of those pictures where I don't know now if I should believe the picture or not. So I feel like a redo on that one. So we can see whether we can find the Scars of Kaldari Prime. Lister and Inferno and I looked at it together. And for the life of us, we couldn't figure it out. So now I'm like dead set on trying to figure it out. Yeah, I can't, I was trying to see if there was a better description of it or anything, but there isn't. So we're going to go back there and we're going to try and find it. But not tonight. That will be Wednesdays. And maybe I can do some in-depth research before then. to see if I can maybe find it for you guys. But I'm kind of disappointed that when we did go there, we couldn't find it at all. We were at the correct planet and that kind of stuff, but we couldn't find the scars. So hopefully now we will. But in the meanwhile, tell me your recommendation for who to raid next, who to raid off to. Vince, where are you? We need a raid recommendation. Don't make me pick myself. Because now I'm like, oh my god.
Warp drive active.
Yep. I can't, how about it's Goonie? Perfect. I like that. Alright, we're gonna jump on more and then shut it down for the day. It was fun. I had fun. We're gonna revisit one of the sites we have already visited, but I wanted to make sure that we go back to the Kaldari Scars, or the Scars of Kaldari Prime, because we couldn't find it last time, so hopefully now we will find it. I'm going to start docking up, and in the meantime, Mr. Inferno made a recommendation for a raid, which I love, and apparently I can't type. We're gonna raid the wonderful It's Goonie. If you're not following him yet, make sure to drop him a follow because he would really, 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 really love you guys for that. We'll be back tomorrow morning with some more fun under the sun. Until tomorrow, or Wednesday for me. Much love. Mystic out. Say bye, Mr. Inferno.